If you've played Gay Chicken, why not write in to the fanshippingforecast@gmail.com and just explain why. Like, we're not here to judge. We're not against it. I just want to know the motivation behind playing Gay Chicken.
Yeah, honestly, I would like to know if people do actually play this in real life and how far.
And where you can join them.
No, like, how far.
Sorry, it was right there.
Well, that's dark times. Very dark times.
Oh, God, not again.
What? No, I don't know. So it's not that dark, but like.
Oh shit! What now?
It's dark for Britain. Okay, so I went downstairs for a brew. I flicked the kettle on. Didn't come on. I thought, nah, hang on, I gave it a couple more flicks. I checked the powers on. Everything's just not doing anything. I was like, oh fuck.
The kettle's broken.
The kettle will not turn on.
No kettle.
No kettle.
Well, how are you gonna have a brew?
I've had to resort to the.
Sorry, the accent's back. It's not escaping.
I've had to resort to absolutely desperate and dire measures, and
Oh god, what happened?
But I've been told that this is normal across the Atlantic, but it ain't fucking normal here.
That doesn't make it okay.
It's positively eldritch over here. And that is to say, I didn't put the bag in. I'm not a savage, but what I did was, I put water, cold water, in the mug, and I put the mug in the microwave for a minute to heat it up.
Oh God.
Good.
I know, and then if you can stomach it.
Why?
Because it needed to be warm. It didn't reach boiling, so it's still kind of gross. I've put the tea bag in, and it's not seeping properly because black tea must be at boiling temperature. So what I've done, I took the bag back out and I reheated it again to try and get the temperature up. And it's a bit better now, but it's just weird. It's like there's a weird kind of foamy scum on top when I put the bag in. And then, like, I took it out, and then I put some sugar in it, and I tried to stir it, and it didn't really want to dissolve very well. So I had to keep stirring it, and then I put my milk in, and now it's tepid, and it's just, fucking ball ache. It's horrible. I want my kettle to work again.
I feel like other people might call me alarmist for saying this. I think you guys would understand me, and I think anyone in the UK would understand me. All houses need a backup kettle for emergencies.
Yeah, I've got one.
Oh.
Like, you know how places often have like a defibrillator in like a box where you have to like put in a code and like get it out and have it ready. I think all houses should have that, like a kettle that you then kind of take out for emergencies, and then you can boil and make tea.
Well, the great thing is about a kettle, it's a really quick way of getting boiling water so you can disinfect things.
That too.
And so kettles were brought in on the battlefield for tea and washing bandages. And if you're really disgusting, and I've heard this happens in hotel rooms, which is why I wash the fucking kettle out every single time, but some people put their pants in the kettle and put the water on and turn it on to wash their pants and are fucking sick.
Yeah, I have heard this.
Good lord. And you tell me this now?
I only learned...
After all the hotel stays.
I only learned about this like a year ago.
Oh.
I too trusted the kettles in hotel until that point. But like, at least you're boiling the panty resin away every time you stick it on, but it's still not great, is it?
I mean...
I think I might start bringing my own kettle with me when I travel.
Yeah, travel kettles exist for a reason. I've got one of those as well somewhere, I think. Yeah.
Nick, how many kettles do you own?
I think 3, because I've got one which I use, then there's my old one, which had nothing wrong with it. My mum just gave me a better one, which has gone in the cupboard. And when I moved in, I found a travel kettle from like the 1980s in a cupboard. So I have 3 kettles.
Does it look kind of cool and rustic?
It looks cheap.
Retro.
Yeah,
even.
if I'm honest, it
That's
looks retro, but it's like the cheap, not worth anything type of retro. So, but I've still got it. You know, it's a just in case.
That's a shame.
I do some travelling and I require a kettle.
Oh, that's a shame because I'm a big fan of the retro aesthetic things from the late 60s, early 70s, much like Team Fortress 2, which has used a very similar aesthetic the whole way through.
Has it?
And yeah, it's always been kind of like 60s spy kind of thing.
Did you stretch before you made that reach, mate?
I know, right?
Right. Yeah, no.
It was worth a go.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's set in the 60s and 70s.
Is it?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I've got the comic open in front of me, saying it's set in the 70s.
Right.
In fact, we can go revisit the timeline on the wiki if you like.
Yeah, if you like. If it'll stroke your
Cool.
ego, mate. You don't like being told you're
the...
wrong sometimes, do you? Even if you're right.
I mean, no. Let's find out the exact 1972.
Okay.
Is when the comic is set.
I always thought the equipment they were using in it was a bit more modern, but I suppose engineer isn't.
I mean,
well, maybe he's just ahead of his time.
Yeah, the medic's got some things that aren't exactly 70s as well.
But it is a fantasy setting.
Yeah, it's fantasy 70s, much like Disco Elysium, which we covered while you weren't here, Grace.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
How was your trip, by the way?
My trip was good. It was very random. It was very Bristolian. I went to Bristol. That's what Bristolian means.
Hey, nice. The town of Brunel. That's the only thing I know about Bristol.
Yes, I went to a bar in a crypt.
Oh, wow.
And the comedy night above was in a church. And they have a club in the old underground in Brunel's St. Temple Meads.
That's really cool, actually.
And my brother helps host the events there, so he's always got he'll tell me whenever something's on there.
I would like to go to Bristol one day.
Yeah, it's good. Temple Meads is brilliant. Admittedly, the whole inside of the station is held up by scaffolding, which makes it look fucking awful. But the outside looks really good. Carrying on.
No, that was just an interesting point. So, the reason we're redoing Team Fortress, partly because someone told us to, but also the comic is now out. The final comic is now out.
Yep, they finished it.
Thus, signifying, as far as I'm aware, the end of Team Fortress 2 content. I'd be very shocked if any more comes out. And this is meat to a fandom who needs it, because last time we looked in on Team Fortress 2, I was in awe at just how much stuff was being made now about a game that is 15, 20 years old now.
Yeah.
Quality never dies, James. Quality never dies.
That's true.
This is true, yeah.
So we're diving back in. Also, the Team Fortress 2 fandom are a lovely bunch. 2007. So we're pushing 20 years.
That is it.
Horrifying, isn't it?
Yeah, it does boggle my mind, the passage of time. Like, this is something that, I mean, I never really played Team Fortress, but of course I grew up with it because I was a big fan of like Half-Life and Half-Life 2 and Portal, and it all sort of inhabits the same sort of wheelhouse, really.
Yeah, I never played it because I was 10, so...
Yeah. And also, the kids born when Team Fortress 2 came out are now legally able to vote.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I mean, mate, I trust them.
Yeah, I mean, they grew up on Team Fortress 2, so obviously they're smart kids, I hope.
And even if they're not, they'll have a great sense of humour.
Damn right.
Yep, this is it.
I've been looking at the wiki to try and find some more of a synopsis on what actually happened in the comic. The bits I've skimmed, it's a bit of an epilogue. There's a really cute photo that I'm just going to post.
Okay, let's have a look.
This is from one of the final pages. It's a reunion at Christmas.
Wow!
Who's the ghost?
So, on the left, the ghost is Tom Jones.
Oh, yeah. Who's still alive. yet.
Who is still alive, but not in the Team Fortress timeline.
Mm.
Sorry. I'm going to try and find him on the wiki just to refresh my memory on why Tom Jones is in this game. I think it's the scout that's a fan, isn't he?
Oh god, the soldiers brought his ration tin and gas mask to the fucking dinner. Oh.
The suave-looking man in a suit is the spy.
Of course it is.
Well, yeah.
Yep, he's just not wearing his mask, which kind of threw me.
Yeah, Heavy's at the back there, you can see.
So, also, face reveal on the spy.
Yeah, that's true. Where's Pyro then?
Good point. Is Pyro here? Is Pyro the guy with the beard? Did Pyro die?
I don't know, because we don't know what Pyro looks like.
Is that the engineer?
Wait, the gas mask is there on the table. Unless no, that's not Pyro's mask, is it?
It does look a lot like Pyro's mask, to be fair. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to Pyro's Wikipedia page, the Team Fortress 2 wiki page.
Yeah,
because that'll have the face.
I think the guy with the beard closest to the camera is the engineer.
Yeah.
He's just not wearing his goggles.
Oh, of course.
I find it funny if the little old lady was Pyro.
Do you know what? There are a lot of people who subscribe to the Fem Pyro theory.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, that's even in the episode about the Pyro, isn't it? Because they use both pronouns.
Oh, do
when
they?
Describing the Pyro. They do, yeah.
Well, they don't
it's really subtle.
Under there.
But it's like, where is she? Is he here? Like, they use both in the same sentence.
Ah, so they don't actually...
Right.
I suppose there's mystery, isn't there? Yeah, we don't
know wait,
I've
worked it out.
Oh, okay.
I've worked it out. Pyro is there. Pyro's head is on the table, and those are their fingers.
Oh, shit! Right. Okay, yeah.
Because
I think you might be
everyone else's hands are somewhere else.
So, yeah.
I think you could be right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So, Pyro never takes the mask off.
No, still got the mask on.
Before I look for Pyro, the Tom Jones wiki page. Sir Thomas John Woodward, better known as Tom Jones, Welsh singer. In the events of Ring of Fire, his first appearance, Marasmus moved in with Tom Jones. I think Marasmus is the villain of either the comics or indeed the game.
Okay.
He is a necromancer. Tom Jones lived there briefly. The soldier snaps Tom Jones's neck.
Oh, for fuck's
sake! The soldier
sake.
kills Tom Jones.
The soldier killed Tom Jones.
No.
That is not the end of his involvement. In the events of Naked and the Dead, Spy disguises himself as Tom Jones in an effort to comfort the Scout in his final moments, explaining he is the Scout's father.
Wow.
Once in heaven, Scout and God converse before the real deceased Tom Jones.
Oh my fucking god.
To hide him from Scout, Jones receives another neck snack from an angel and is dragged off. So Tom Jones dies multiple times in the Team Fortress 2 timeline.
Does someone on Team Fortress 2 just not like Tom Jones?
Not a fan of him. Yeah.
Or they love him. It's either hate or love, man. You don't do horrible things unless they're your favourite character.
I'm just going to read you this sentence, and I'm not going to provide any context.
Okay.
In the days have worn away, it is revealed that Tom Jones's ghost haunts a brick that lives in Soldier's pants.
Why does Soldier have a brick in his pants?
To make himself look bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah, but a brick.
Yeah, but it's Soldier.
Hey, they like the girth, okay?
The girth and cuboidness.
Yeah. Later it is shown that Scout has an image of Tom Jones hanging in his house. Cool. Okay. That is all the Tom Jones lore from Team Fortress. That'll do. I'm sure there's more out there. I think when we get into our dive, I'm gonna look for fics about Tom Jones.
That's fair. Yeah.
And now I'm on the Pyro's wiki page.
I think I need to go back and read the comics. They look pretty fun.
Do the whole thing. Think Grace is right, that we do just get the mask and the gloves and that's it.
Okay.
Maybe Pyro's taking the photo.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe Pyro's taking the photo and they've taken their gas mask off and placed it on the table just so they're in it.
Maybe, but I think that's their fingers on the table. It's the little yellow gloves.
Mm.
And also, they're looking at you as the audience member, inviting you to dinner. So I think you're taking the photo.
Oh, true. Yeah. I have a third theory. You see that little dog next to Pyro?
Yeah.
I think that's Pyro.
No.
Yes. Why
no.
not? Pyro was a magic dog that would wear like a man suit and run around with a flamethrower. What's not to love about that twist? No? Fine. Just me then.
Yeah, sorry.
Disappointing. Oh well.
You are.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
The guy next to Tom Jones, I believe, is Marasmus, the necromancer, and pivotal villain of Team Fortress.
Okay.
And
what's the name of the dove?
Oh,
Archimedes.
Archimedes, that was it, yeah.
Are we going to address the glowing sword he's got?
Yeah, that's Demo Man's, I think.
Why has he got Excalibur?
I think it's cursed, if I remember rightly.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Demo Man has a cursed sword. I could be remembering wrong. Wait, yeah, sorry, it's called the Islander. As in Islander, like Highlander.
Okay.
I think that's the sword that we're seeing there.
It's got to be. It's relatively near where Demo Man is. So, yeah.
I mean...
Oh, so I suppose Archimedes is just perched on it then.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think he's
I
lifting
thought he was carrying it. I was like, go on, Archimedes.
Yeah, I don't think
that looks right.
I don't think he's lifting it.
Actually, no. The Islander's a different type of sword, I think. Oh no, it's hard to tell. It's in the sheath. It's fine. We don't know.
We are really not up on our Team Fortress lore.
Oh no, it is. That's definitely Islander. The handle looks the same.
Well, it's been many years. You've got to understand.
That's true. Yeah, it's got that whole bit where you've got like the leather bits on the blade, so you can hold it for like additional strength. But yeah, you can't see that on the image. That's fine. I get it now. God. So we know who all the characters are, roughly.
Yes, of course we do.
Good. Let's refresh our memory a little bit more. We didn't do Shag, Marry, Kill last time, because that's new.
Yeah, we didn't.
Grace. Shag, Marry, Kill, the cast of Team Fortress 2.
Oh god. Marry Heavy.
Yep.
Really?
Good call.
Spy.
He's a smart man.
He is a smart man, and he's a caring man.
Yeah,
Shag Spy, and I think I'd kill... Ooh. Tom Jones.
There's no one I'd kill from the main cast. They're all such lovely people that it's a hard one to pick.
Well, lovely people who are very, very good at killing each other.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but they kept their issues amongst themselves. They didn't make it anyone else's problem outside of the assignment, which a lot of people would not have done.
Yeah, this is true. They did just knock 8 bells out of each other for years and years and years. So, yeah.
Very true. Okay, Nick. Shag, Marry, Kill, the cast of Team Fortress 2.
Kill is a tough one. Yeah, Kill is a tough one.
I think I've figured out my kill. If we can do these in parts. I think I'm going to kill Medic.
Why?
Because I suspect he might be a Nazi.
Oh, okay.
No, you can't hold it against them forever, James.
I don't know.
No, yeah.
I mean, out of everyone here, like that's I mean, I don't know, and I probably shouldn't assume, but a doctor with that kind of technology from Germany, yeah,
that kind of time period.
It's kind of implied.
It may be implied, but he clearly left for Argentina for reasons.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, Okay, that's something.
Could have been good reasons, could have been bad reasons, but it's rude to ask.
Let me just check the medics page to see if any mentions of Argentina are there.
I'd laugh if he wasn't a Nazi, he tried to get onto the programme and they kicked him out.
But yeah.
And he's just been doing his own thing ever since, regardless of politics.
They kicked him out for being too lax with ethics.
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Which honestly cements my theory that, yeah, kill medic.
But he's too enjoyable to kill off.
Oh, I know. Like,
he's too amusing.
I'd be sad about killing medic.
Let him
Don't
do
get me
his own
wrong.
thing. Yeah.
I'd be very sad about having to kill medic. But I'd be sad about having to kill any of them.
Yeah.
But one of them might be a Nazi. So...
Why not kill Tom Jones like I did? He's already dead.
That's true. I could kill Tom Jones.
He doesn't mind at this point.
I would hope. God, I hope Tom Jones is okay and his sudden passing doesn't happen in the next 2 weeks. Between us uploading this.
Yeah.
Because that would be...
Wait. What if we just killed the people who organised the whole shindig?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
I changed my mind. Medic can stay. Saxton Hale. He seems like he's looking to die anyway. Like, he's always trying to find a bigger challenge to fight. So, kill Saxton Hale. Marry Heavy's sister.
Okay.
Shag. I'm just staring at this picture, weighing up my options.
You're not going to shag Scout's mum?
Shag Scout's mum! Yes! You're right. You're right. Unlucky Scout. Good call. I was moments away from being like, fine, spy, but no, you're right.
To be fair, I think the spy has probably done that.
Spy is absolutely Shag Scout's mum. Yeah. That's canon.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's why I wouldn't want to shag Scout's mum, because I'd be competing with Spy, and I know
none of us can compete with Spy. He's a tender lover, as we know.
He's absolute man of mystery as well. Can't.
He can be every man. So.
And he's got something we've not got.
Where is?
He's French. He's French.
Oh, yes, that's true.
He's stereotypically got one up on us in the bedroom.
I've got trivia, actually.
Oh, yeah?
In the French language version of Team Fortress 2, Spy is British.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I think that's the only version, but yeah.
Sacre bleu.
I might have to try and find that for us. Oh,
So instead of bonjour in the French comics, he goes,
all right,
hello,
mate.
hello.
I'm the spy.
He's
just Jason Statham.
Yeah, I assume they're going for James Bond, but yeah.
No, he's from Barnsley.
I can't believe the Beekeeper's getting a second go.
Yes, we should talk about that briefly. Beekeeper 2 confirmed. Every god I've been praying to has finally answered my cause. Brilliant. I love it. I can't believe such a stupid film made it to this. Right.
It's beautiful. It's terrible, but it's beautiful. Yeah.
I would really like to find that the French spy is actually voiced by a Yorkshireman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, bear with me. I'm just going to deafen you guys so I can listen to this video and make sure it's the right one. Hold on.
Just turns up and he's like, now then, shithouses.
All right. I'll solve this.
We will see.
Well, he said he was going to deafen us, so I'm waiting to be deafened. But all I hear is silence.
So I've run into an issue.
Yeah,
so there's a button called deafen that means I can't hear you guys, and I can listen to the video. That's what that was.
Oh, I thought we were going to get like the 4-minute warning playing at high volume.
No.
I was waiting for that.
In truth, he sounds French to me. So either I'm full of shit, or that's what English people sound like. If you ask a Frenchman to be like, sound English, please. So I'm going to check the trivia page. Maybe, because I could be full of shit here, and someone just told me that.
I think somebody's maybe gaslighted you, but...
I think I've been I think I've been had. I think I've lied on the internet.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. On the trivia page, the spy has an English accent in his French voice lines.
Oh, right, okay. I see. So,
It doesn't sound it to me, but I think maybe that's just how an English person sounds speaking French.
Yeah, how an English person would speak French if they spoke French well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. It absolutely does sound English. Compared to other people doing French accents, he sounds like a guy who's done everything on Duolingo and has just been dropped into France.
Well, when you put it like that.
It's clearly like received English.
Okay. I guess my ear for accents isn't all that then.
Because, like, I don't know, there's a sort of like twang you've got to do for like the grunts and things and the isks
I guess
and whatnot. But English people are very lazy with it and they can't quite do it.
I suppose I need to find a line of him saying water, and then we'll know for sure.
Oh God.
Aqua instead of aqua.
The fucking bottle of water thing, I swear.
Water.
We've got an American mate who keeps saying bottle of water.
I know.
And it's like, it was funny the first time, but my God, man.
Like, his accent's pretty decent.
It sounded decent, but the more he's been saying it, the worse it's been
that's
getting.
it. It's been deteriorating, and I don't know how to tell him that. Because
I don't want to tell him because he's a lovely bloke.
Yeah.
But...
You need to get him the Yorkshire pronunciation.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which is water.
I've never heard anyone say it like that, including you.
I have.
No.
But, yeah, water.
Say water normally.
Well, I say water, but...
There you go.
Yeah, get some water. But I sometimes say get some water, because, yeah, it is a Yorkshire pronunciation.
I say water.
Water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mate.
Yeah. It's not good.
It's a consistent thing. Like, no matter how posh you may sound when you're English, you still say water.
Yeah. It's bad. But my mum says water.
Oh.
Like that. Yeah. But and she hates my accent because I picked it up from a Cockney bloke who I worked with.
Oh dear.
I used to sound very posh. I know. London overspill got me.
Wow.
Awful.
Your mum's somehow become more xenophobic than my mum, who gets upset at Americanisms that have entered my dialect. And indeed the dialect of everyone in England, because we've all been influenced by US media.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mum loves other countries. She's been everywhere, but there's something about English people that she's very picky with. And it's like, you live here.
Which ethnicities within Britain does she not like?
It's just the accents. She doesn't mind people. It's just she likes Scottish accents. She likes Irish accents. She thinks Liverpudlian accents are overused in media, and she doesn't like how they're usually represented to just sound stupid because it's a bit unfair.
Okay.
Reasonable.
Yeah, same with northern accents being the same, and she thinks my accent being sort of Londonish, sort of Fennish, just makes me sound like a dullard.
You do get a little bit scouse when you're emotionally heated.
Yeah, but that's because of the rage of my father's side of the family starts running through my veins.
That's rough.
Years of Peaky Blinder antics going on in
I see. Yeah, that adds up. Nick, I don't think you finished your Shag, Marry, Kill.
No, I didn't. I'd shag Scout's mum as well, just to fucking annoy him. I don't hate Scout, I just think he's a very annoying character.
And his mum deserves the best.
Yeah, why she's shagging me is another matter, but there we go.
Well, you just want to...
He brought some wine around and she went,
Yeah.
Well, you're here now. So, okay, so I'd probably marry engineer.
Oh,
engineer.
Yeah. You'd have a really cool house.
Yeah, engineer or medic, because I'd either get free healthcare or free car repairs.
You live in the UK, Nick. What's going on? The NHS isn't that bad.
Yeah, I know, but
I know it's getting bad, but
it does.
I was going to say if somebody could just like do it yourself without in the comfort of your own home without all the doctor's offices and stuff and.
I know, but Nick, you got to remember that in this loving marriage, you will wake up one mornings with some of your organs missing, and a note on the fridge saying, "Don't worry, I'll replace them later."
I mean, to be fair,
and you'll be that DIY project you forgot and moved on to the next thing, like all husbands.
Would you like to see a picture of Scout's mum?
Oh yeah, go on.
There we go. It's posting now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the beehive.
You get it now.
She's from Boston, isn't she?
Probably.
Yeah, Scout's got the accent of it's either Bostonian or New Yorkian. I can't remember.
Let's check the wiki before we be culturally insensitive.
My money's on Boston or Chicago.
God. Go back to. Hold on. I've forgotten how to navigate websites.
It's your job, man.
I know. He's from Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
Yes.
Well done. Yeah. Congratulations. I'm sure the Americans will be proud of you.
Yes.
Okay, so you're Shag Scout's mum. Who are you marrying? Oh, sorry, you're marrying Engineer.
Yeah, engineer or medic, but probably engineer. Because
for the freebies.
Yeah, for the freebies, and he just, I don't know, he just seems like a nice guy who'd like outdoorsy things. So.
Yeah, go hiking together.
Yeah, this is it. Just go for a wander in the countryside.
It's a platonic marriage where you're just close bros that run a bookshop together.
Yeah.
Yeah, an engineering bookshop.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of aviation books.
Just run a garage together. Why not?
Yeah, fair enough.
That sounds cute.
Who am I killing?
It's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to kill any of them, really.
It's kind of funny for a fandom that is based around a game where you only kill people, right? Everyone's so likable.
Yeah.
Like, the kill was a lot easier for Disco Elysium, where everyone was sort of a complex, well-written character, where there's barely any killing in the game.
Yes. There's a lot of death, though.
There's a couple of deaths.
There's a fair amount of, I would say more than a moderate amount of death.
I mean, my playthrough, I think there was hardly any death.
Or like imminent death. You know, there was 2 corpses that you can find. There's one guy who's like drinking himself to death.
There's several people drinking themselves to death.
Yeah.
But enough of that.
But enough of that. We like gushed for hours and hours and hours about that last episode. So apologies.
But the point is, there are a lot of games that are less violent than Team Fortress. That it's also a lot easier to find someone you dislike.
Yeah.
Whereas, Team Fortress 2, everyone's lovable. But even compared to the genre, like, if I pulled up the roster for, say, Marvel Rivals, it's probably easier to find someone to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, no, everyone's just nice in Team Fortress. I don't even know who's in Overwatch anymore, so I can't make that comparison. But I'm sure that's still the same.
Why would you want to? Oh, what shite.
I know. We should probably do like not an autopsy on episode for Overwatch, but look into it at some point. I think now that we're all over it.
Right, yeah.
But anyway. Nick, who are you killing?
Yeah, again, I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to think about it and maybe delve into the world of supporting characters.
Fair enough. We'll come back to it at the end. And maybe there'll be someone you dislike around that point.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we dive in?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's find some fics. Are you guys looking for anything in particular?
I like heavy medic as a ship, so I might be going down that route.
Yeah. Solid. Actually, let's follow. Nick, what's your favourite ship?
In
Team Fortress. Yeah.
In Team Fortress 2, I think the funniest is Spy and Scout's mum.
Yeah, that's true. But I like them as in he deeply cares for her.
Yeah.
And, like, I like them to be, like, a really serious, committed relationship. Because the more serious it is, the funnier it is for Scout. This relationship's going on.
This is it. I get the feeling that Spy got into it just to annoy Scout, but then it ended up becoming something more. It's like,
not only did I do your mum, but we're serious now. You have to call me stepdad.
Yes.
That's a really funny commitment. For me, it is Soldier and Heavy Sister. In fact, I'm gonna find you the comic page.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, while you're finding that, I suppose it's hard to pick a favourite. Like Heavy Medic's cute. I'm sure there was it Soldier Sniper that we found last time?
I think we found all of them last time
Maybe.
in some way.
I saw a spy sniper, which was quite cute. Which was like a dinner.
Actually, one of my favourite things that I've seen in the Team Fortress wheelhouse was an animation done, like a flash animation. I think it was done by Neil Cicierega, and it featured Spy and Pyro having a child.
Huh.
Oh, really?
And do you know what the child was when it finally sort of came out?
No.
What happened? What's the ship name for Spy and Pyro?
Spyro. Oh, fuck.
Yes, it literally was. Just, Spy and Pyro got together and produced Spyro. So, yeah.
Oh,
I
of course.
see.
Oh, it was right there.
God
oh, you got me.
Damn it. Oh, I need to find the...
Acrobatics and fire, of course, it was a little dragon.
I remember that animation also called back to the... Do you know the meme from ages ago where it's Gentleman and it's the spy with like a mouthful of cigarettes?
Yes.
Yes.
I remember it fondly. Gentlemen.
I mean, where the fuck did that come from? I need to go and know your meme and find out where it came from.
Reasonably confident it's 4chan.
Well, probably, yeah, but where did it come from?
Oh.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
That might be treacherous.
It might be treacherous.
It could be.
Give it a look.
Yeah.
Yes, hang on. There we go. Found the page I was looking for. It's very cute, and I am on board with... This is what sold... I mean, I was already sold on the ship, but this especially.
Alright.
There you go. I posted the comic. I'm on my knee, asking you for your sister's hand in marriage. No. Alright, well, I tried. Zara, want to get married? Yes. And then he chucks a grenade, takes the pin, puts it on her ring.
That's
It's on her ring finger.
Yeah.
Which... I know they stole from Spy Family, but it's still good. Like, don't care.
They've got the explosion in the background.
It's
as well,
it's
so
a great
really cool.
way to propose, is taking the pin off a grenade and throwing it, and then giving her the pin from the grenade.
Yes.
So, yeah. I'm fully on board with them. Hopefully we see some fluff about them.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Right, let's dive in.
Okay, let's...
I can't even remember the stats for Team Fortress 2, so this will be interesting.
It'll have got...
There are 11,000 works.
I honestly thought there was more.
Apparently not. I mean, 11,000 is not nothing. That's...
Yeah, this is true, but... Anyway, let's have a look.
For comparison, that is 10% of the Minecraft fics.
Yeah, okay.
Bear in mind, Minecraft's bloody huge. So, yeah. And the most popular relationship remains heavy/medic.
Yes! My ship is cruise lining, bitches! It's a fucking dreadnought.
Closely followed by scout/sniper.
Ah.
Then sniper/spy.
Uh-huh.
Scout and spy after that. With an and, so it's the dynamic.
Oh, sweet.
Notably, fifth most popular, medic/you.
Was not expecting that.
So, of all the self-insert ones, medic is the most popular to be self-inserted with.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The most morally dubious everyone wants to get
exactly.
with.
Interesting and unexpected.
Although Nick wanted to get with him for free
healthcare
earlier, so maybe this is more appealing to the American side of things.
Oh yeah, this is it. Like, I have no moral high ground to stand on. Like, really, I fucking don't. But so yeah, there it is, I guess.
They're saying that, clicking on that tag, a lot of them are all the characters and reader.
Okay.
There's a lot of fics where there's sort of choose your own adventure, dates a Team Fortress character. But it seems like medic is the most common of them.
Somebody should do that if they haven't already. Visual novel, Team Fortress 2 dating sim.
Ooh, I wonder how Valve would feel about that.
I think they'd be too busy sitting atop their pile of money like the sort
That's true.
Smaug-esque dragons that they are.
That's true. If we could post it on Steam, though, I don't know. They'd have to think about it, and they'd have to decide: are we endorsing this?
Yeah, I suppose. I mean,
And
I suppose
hope
if
they
you
do.
made it really sort of accepting and wholesome, yeah.
Oh yeah, be respectful of all the characters.
100%. I think the pyro one would be hilarious.
That does sound really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone more qualified than me. Get out Renpy. Get us a Team Fortress dating sim. If you can't get the real voice actors, though I suspect you could. They seem down for anything. I'd be down to be the spy.
The thing is, the pyro one would be really easy because you'd just be able to have like just that.
I'll happily voice the pyro for you too.
Yeah, easy.
Who voices Pyro?
It's a bloke. If that's where you're going with this.
Oh no, I just wondered if it turned out to be someone like famous, and you don't have to pay them because it's per word.
Featuring Matt Damon as the pyro. Yeah.
A bit like when the voice actress for Sailor Moon did the girl who never says anything but grumbles.
Yes, Zombieland Saga.
Zombieland Saga.
Or when Vin Diesel played Groot.
Yes.
The thing is, though...
But those were words, so he got paid for them.
He also did everyone differently. He also did every language.
Yeah. Wow.
No, Vin Diesel was committed to that role. Like, he may have only used 3 different words, but he added different inflection and intonation each time for all the languages.
Wow, what a guy.
So he...
And he still didn't win an Oscar.
No. I mean, I don't think anyone doing the Marvel film should earn an Oscar, with respects to the actors themselves, but the roles themselves, none of them are Oscar worthy, I think.
Well, no, maybe not, but I do think Thor Ragnarok may have been a very slight exception.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Because that was class. It wasn't Schindler's List, but it was class.
True.
Or Shrek.
It was somewhere in the middle between Schindler's List and Shrek, in terms of the quality spectrum. It wasn't The Beekeeper either.
No.
Dennis Bateman voices the spy.
Oh, okay.
I just want to check.
Oh, it could be that there's a knockoff clone spy running around in Pyro's gear.
Oh, that'd be a good twist. Yeah. I like that. They tried to clone the spy, they failed, and now he's the pyro.
Yeah, so they put him in a fire-resistant suit and, giving him a flamethrower.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, because they got rid of him, it would have been a waste of money, wouldn't it? So.
I just want to check some.
Oh, that'll do. That'll do, lad. That'll do.
So, I have a fic here, and do you remember in the olden days of the internet there was such a thing as Google whacking?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
No? What's Google
It's
whacking?
where you search for something with one result.
Yeah, it's where you search something and it only brings up one result.
What a fucking waste of time your childhood was. What the fuck?
Yeah, we were...
Go outside!
Hey, don't wee me on this one. That was not something I was that fussed about.
Like, yeah, this is the thing. It was just something I was aware of. I didn't spend some months of my life as a kid, like, trying to get Google whacked. I spent months and months of my life watching Anime Mutations on Albino Black Sheep as a kid, but anyway, that's another story.
Okay, alright, you've gone back up in my estimation, so I doubted you, lads.
So, I found the AO3 equivalent. This is a tag with just one fic under it. I will post it in part 1. See if you can work out the tag. In fact, no, don't worry about that, because the tag's in the fucking title. This is Scrumpy Lactation by Woundilingus, which is a horrifying mental image. Basically, it's a demo slash UFic, and yeah, he lactates Scrumpy. So.
Good lord.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got an empty bottle of Scrumpy in the back of my car.
I see.
I keep meaning to give to James for his mead, and
thank you very much.
I know, I should really bring that around. I keep forgetting to do that.
It's fine. I don't think I want to think about Scrumpy anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was looking at it going,
So, this is a fic where Demo Man lactates Scrumpy, so you help him, apparently.
What I'm trying to figure out is this a trans Demo Man, or is this male lactation? I think it is just male lactation.
Yeah, like in the additional tags, it is male lactation.
Okay.
And Yeah.
Huh. Because men can lactate if you put your mind to it. It just takes a lot of work.
Yes. The wrong mix of steroids,
Good God.
Other people's personal experiences taught me. So.
Other people.
Yeah, no, seriously, other people. I've never taken steroids in my life, so.
Well, as in like gym steroids?
Gym steroids, yes.
What? That's mad. I know they end up looking like a face of a pizza and the anger issues of like a 80-year-old farmer, but like, fuck.
I'll tell you after we finish recording, Grace.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry. I'll let you get on with it, yeah, sorry.
As an aside, we really have to do an episode on the tag "This is stupid."
Oh, hang on.
Because there's 9,000 works in "This is stupid."
I want to know what is stupid. Yeah, we should do an episode on that tag.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Most popular fandom among "This is stupid" is My Hero Academia. But there's a lot of this is. It seems like an extra level of crack just to go through the "This is stupid" tag.
Brilliant.
I would like to put forward the idea that maybe this is a gentrified version of crack. You know how
gentrified crack.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm not up to date on my drug lingo. Because the gentrified crack takers, what do they call it?
Humor?
I've never heard that word before.
This is silly.
No, I mean like, because crack is what you do on the streets, but the bankers do something different.
Oh, okay.
Snuff?
Maybe snuff.
No, like snuff was tobacco.
Blow.
Blow is cocaine, isn't it?
Crack is cocaine, yeah.
Oh, it's all cocaine, man.
Okay.
Like, is it a type of cocaine?
Right, I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but I've never taken either.
Neither have I.
I've never done crack before, and I have no plans to.
I don't intend to, no.
Bankers absolutely do cocaine, and they just do
So they call it cocaine,
right?
but everyone else on the streets, the working class do.
They would probably call it Colombia's finest.
Okay.
Hang on a minute.
Cool.
I think I know what the difference is. Okay. Cocaine is refined and it's a powder. Crack cocaine is, I think it's slightly less unrefined and it comes in rocks. And therefore, therefore it's cheaper, crack. I think. But don't quote me on this.
Oh, I didn't realise that was a question.
Yeah, don't quote me on this. I'm not a drug dealer.
No,
yeah, crack is rocks. It's baked in a tray pallet thing, and you break it up. And when people say smooth as fuck, they mean like you got a smooth one.
Mm-hmm. I'm on the Wikipedia page for crack cocaine, incidentally.
We're here now, are we?
I'm no doubt on a list because I typed crack cocaine into Google.
Crack.
I'm sure you're not on a list.
So long as you've not put like where to buy.
Let me just check. I wasn't actually using Google. I was using DuckDuckGo for long story. If I type crack cocaine into Google, because these days on Google, whenever you type something, it sends you it gives you all the shopping lists first of like, oh hey, why not buy this? So if I type crack cocaine, aha, it doesn't do that. Checkmate, I win Google. Because the reason I got off Google is because I don't like how it keeps trying to sell me things.
Yeah, this is fair.
I found something you can Google without them trying to sell you shit.
Google has not tried to sell James a crack pipe, and this is a personal win.
Give it time. Oh.
Give it time.
I shouldn't laugh at this. This is the Wikipedia page. Photo of a woman smoking crack made me chuckle. You can all look at that in your own...
What?
Yeah, there's a photo. Yeah, on Wikipedia.
Why does it make you chuckle?
I don't know. It was just odd to see on Wikipedia.
Oh.
Just someone just smoking up.
I suppose they've got to show you what it looks like.
Yeah. I wonder how that woman feels about being the Wikipedia page example of someone doing drugs.
Yeah, like, is she actually smoking crack, or is she acting like she's smoking crack, or?
I mean, there's no way to know without asking her.
Someone's nan.
Probably, 'cause this was 2005.
Yeah, so she will be now.
Mm-hmm. Her face is blurred out, incidentally, so that should help her get a job.
What a claim to fame, eh?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh my god.
Let's look at this work with Lactating Demo Man.
Alright, we're back on that.
It's very smutty.
Yeah, like porn without plot, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
This is Demo Man and Female Reader.
Mm-hmm.
One of the tags is, I was hitting my vape when writing this, sorry.
Don't blame the vape.
Does vaping...
Vape does many bad things. It doesn't cause this fic.
It does not impair judgment.
I mean,
It did not make you sit down and type this out. You're kidding yourself.
It's also very well written. So,
yeah,
just own it. If you
just fucking own it.
If you like lactating males,
yeah.
Yeah, don't be a coward.
Yeah, this seems solid.
In a nice way, don't be a coward.
Yeah. Just Scrumpy, though.
Scrumpy, I believe, is only sold in the UK.
Oh, is it?
Oh, wow, okay.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure
That makes
it
sense.
comes from the south.
Yeah, it's a Somerset thing, isn't it?
Yeah. The person who gave me the Scrumpy jar was the one who had been on holiday there. Went to the factory
Oh,
and got one.
nice.
So, yeah. This person's on our shores, I reckon.
Well, that's good to know. Hopefully they never find us.
Oh. I'd laugh if it was like the marketing team of Scrumpy trying to get down with the kids, so they want this pic to go viral, and then they up sales.
I suppose it's only
we'll
a matter
Scrumpy
of time,
back.
Right? Like,
yeah, because it's just old
that people
farmers
start
that seem to
using
drink it.
AO3 as like a marketing platform. I mean,
yeah, to be fair.
Like, one day the corporations are going to be on here posting something. It's going to be KFC first. I'm calling it now.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think Bad Dragon's been doing the rounds for a while now.
Oh, maybe.
They're already, brands are already doing the sort of like mindfulness TikTok shit.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's a whole different
thing.
It
was like Amazon put out an advert where a sad teenager has to move away from like his friends and stuff, and he can't skateboard because there's no tarmac. And so his mum...
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, so his mum buys him a skateboard, and like, they've released a TikTok-style thing where it's the mum and the teenager acting like real people. As if, go through my morning routine. That kind of shit. That annoys me anyway, but like the fact that brands are doing it now annoys me even more.
It's so insidious,
isn't
it?
Yeah. It's like trying to pass like paid actors off as like normal people doing normal things.
I mean, they are, at the end of the day, these actors are normal people doing normal things, but
actors are real people,
You know what I mean? It's put on.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
That's not what I mean, though, because that's trying to relate to everyone. I'm talking about aiming for the internet people.
Ah, yeah.
Because KFC made a dating sim, if you recall.
Was that actually KFC?
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a fan-made thing that they got the licensing for.
No, KFC made that.
Why not? Oh my god. Yeah. I blame... Alright, I know why they did it, and my hunch is... Alright, I have no fucking evidence for this, but people started dressing up as anime Ronald McDonald, and someone else came out as sexy anime Colonel Sanders, and they fought in the street, and it went viral, and I think they hopped onto the idea
I could believe
that their logo was a sexy, foxy...
Yeah, like, everybody's thirsty
grandpa.
for this man, we should capitalise on this and make people want chicken.
Incidentally,
absolutely.
The developer for that, the publisher was KFC, but the developer is a studio called Psyop.
Why does that ring a bell?
And you know what?
Okay.
It fucking is. A psyop is, it's like a CIA term for, like, using psychology and social media to manipulate people on like, a large scale.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that mean the options you pick on this dating sim is them trying to read your personality like Cambridge Analytica did?
I think it's... Let me get you the actual definition of psyop up. It's short for psychological operations.
Oh my god.
It's things like where they send a spy to like join a far-right group and like hype them up to do things.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
And yeah, this is kind of KFC doing a psyop, like trying to come off as relatable and things like that.
Trying to infiltrate the nerds.
Yeah.
We really do live in the stupidest fucking timeline, don't we?
Amen. Right, we're strayed too far from God. Let's get back to him.
Back to Team Fortress 2.
This is in Pie We Trust.
Oh yeah, Pie.
By Glinkera and Heavy Hitter. Engineer insist on baking a pie the old-fashioned way. No fancy gadgets allowed. After all, why slice corners when you can slice apples?
Yeah, fair enough.
The team's a family.
Oh, is he not gonna...
Engineer's the dad.
Alright.
Baking inaccuracies. I am curious.
Yeah.
Because pies... okay. I failed cooking as a GCSE. I got an E in cookery class.
Okay.
Despite that, I'm still confident in my pie skills.
Yeah, fair enough.
Pies are not difficult, so I'm curious how inaccurate they could possibly get pie baking.
Although, if you fuck up a pie, you really fuck up a pie.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's hard to get wrong, but when you get it wrong, that is not edible.
Like, I know people who will make a pie and they'll fill it, and they'll put it in the oven too high, so the top burns and everything underneath is raw.
Ugh.
I've had that happen in someone in my cookery
Good
class.
Lord.
Isn't it, baking is a science, but cookery is an art?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've also heard people say cooking is alchemy as well. But...
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, the thing about baking in general is you're better off just eyeballing the ingredients. Like, just...
No, that's not.
No, the best bakers are the people who don't measure things precisely. They're the ones who are just like, yeah, just chuck it all in. As long as it's in the right order.
The best bakers are the ones who know the ingredients and don't need to follow the recipe because they understand the materials they're working with.
Exactly.
But if you were just someone who didn't know and just eyeballed it, it would come out shit.
Yeah, for sure. Don't eyeball it if you don't know what you're doing. But
yeah, if you know
what you're doing. You've got to get the measurements. It's not an exact science, is what I'm saying. You've got to get it.
Yeah, the only people I trust to eyeball it are professional chefs and the mums. That's it.
You don't trust me to eyeball it?
Fuck no. If you were someone's mum, absolutely, but you're not.
So all I need to do is pop a child out and you'll trust me with baking a pie?
No, because I wouldn't trust you to bake a pie because I've seen the state of your kitchen and I wouldn't know what the fuck entered it.
Very true. That's fair.
Well, it's a pie, anything and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. But...
Right, I'm reading this exclusively for the pie baking. So
let's have a look.
So we have flour and butter. It's a great start. And egg?
Oh, they're making an apple pie. That's nice.
My favourite.
That's what family's for, right? Shared misery. Oh god, that's dark.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Yeah, but you know.
This doesn't seem that inaccurate, to be honest. I think they've done okay. I believe in your pie making knowledge.
Yeah, fair enough.
It doesn't come with a recipe, but that's fine.
Slight baking.
I was hoping for like comically wrong recipe, like I don't know.
Like they stick the apples in a blender and pour it in.
Like,
ugh.
You know, just using completely the wrong ingredients.
Yeah, wrong apples.
Yeah, sort of like a thick. I'll try to think of an example here.
Using the wrong kind of pastry, maybe.
Like in Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, the Wes Anderson film, where it was just wrong. No, like Philomena Kunk. That's a better example. I was expecting like Kunk style making of things here, but no, it's accurate enough. We're fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think we should talk about the people in the fic more than the pies, because I'm just thinking of the audience. Just saying. I know. I want pie now. I want like cinnamon and apple pie with like berries. Right? Yeah, but carrying on. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I was done. I just wanted to talk about pies.
Oh, for God's sake.
Would you like to know the Heavy Medic ship name?
Yeah, go on.
Red Oktoberfest.
Oh.
Yeah,
is it?
It apparently is, according to this tag.
I like it.
Wow. Nice.
So, I just thought you ought to know that. That's quite good.
It almost sounds sort of menacing. Like, I know Oktoberfest is supposed to be like jolly and shit, but it makes me think of like the blood moon and shit. It's gonna be a red December. What? Yeah, it's alright.
This is the thing about Red Oktoberfest. You've got to go looking for it, but you have a good time when you find it. That was
sort of a secret party under yeah.
Yeah, that was a joke based on the hunt for Red October and also Oktoberfest.
I got you.
Sean Connery's there too.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be Red
Of
October
course he
without
is.
him.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I'd laugh if he read Team Fortress fanfiction.
Oh, yes.
It's not
I
so
love
hard to
my
expect.
shipping here.
But he's dead, so probably not.
Sniper. I see.
Sean Bean, however.
Sean Bean, he's probably enjoying Team Fortress as we speak.
Yeah. I found out the other day he climbed mountains instead of being helicopters onto sets.
He's scared of flying.
Took him 2 hours to scale a fucking mountain, dressed as Boromir.
Which does make me wonder, how did he get to New Zealand in the first place? Because he can't have gone by boat.
I think that's when he found out that he was scared of helicopters.
Be.
No, he'd have flown in by plane and that'd have been fine, but I think the helicopter would have
maybe
scared
that's it. Maybe he's like Mr. T. They knock him out when they need to make him travel somewhere. But you can't really do that when you're doing, like, Lord of the Rings filming. So yeah, he hikes the mountain in costume and is an absolute chad for it. So good on him. What were we saying?
Would you like a crossover?
Sure, why not?
Let's just post this. So this is Hotel Hell.
Hotel Hell.
Reliable excavations and demolitions by Subtly Melancholy.
Mm-hmm.
Hotel Hell is... Well, are you familiar with the TV show Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares?
Hell's Kitchen, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I used to like it when it came on.
Yes, so basically, Hotel Hell is a hotel version of that.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon Ramsay just goes into a rundown hotel with clueless staff, shouts at them, does a refurb, and then, turns everything around and all the rest of it. And, this is Gordon Ramsay visiting the Team Fortress gang in Teufort, by the looks of things.
Yeah. Manhattan of the Badlands.
Yeah.
It's Teufort, New Mexico. Wow.
Fuck me. No wonder they've got no business. Look at this.
Yeah, and he's staying with them.
This is fucking dreadful. It looks like a war zone.
Yeah, so far skimming through, Ramsay he's not fazed by any of, like, he's introduced the pyro. He's like, this here's our resident firebug, pyro. Ramsay just laughed, shaking the pyrotechnician's hand. Lovely to meet you both.
Oh god.
He just carries on his day. And
he probably thinks he's in charge of the flambe.
Maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I understand what happens. He gets let in. The engineer mistakes him for a building inspector from admin.
Yes.
He's
not.
He's a chef. He's a very lost chef / hotel critic.
I don't think he's lost. I think he's sort of like meant to be there to try and get guests and stuff.
Medic nodded, drawing a big circle on the chalkboard where he'd written, "Do not kill Chef Ramsay." If he thinks this is Hotel Hell, then we gotta play Hotel Hell, guys. I don't make the rules, Scout said, crossing his arms and leaning back to look nonchalant. One of us is gonna have to be an owner, we'll need a cook, and cause problems, because every shit hotel's gotta cause problems. They look at the spy. Okay, so they've let him in by accident. They don't even run a hotel. They've just gone, okay.
Yeah,
we're just gonna have to pretend that we run a hotel. We've got to set up some problems for him to solve. So we've decided to run a bad hotel on purpose so he can feel like he fixes things as well.
Yeah, so he can
I like
fix things and get... It's basically to get him to go away again, isn't it?
Yeah. This is reminding me of that one episode of What We Do in the Shadows where they get like a house makeover show coming to visit. This feels a lot like that.
Yeah. But there we go, that's the crossover. So
I'm gonna read the rest of this. I'm really curious what Gordon Ramsay thinks to all of this.
I think confusion, disgust.
Aha. We haven't talked about any smut in a while. This is Gay Chicken.
Gay Chicken.
Are you familiar with Gay Chicken?
Is it where you pretend you're in a gay relationship with your bro, and the first one to blink and go, no, this is gay losers?
Yeah.
And, like, people... Well, the sort of logical conclusion is that the really, really hardcore players of it end up getting married and living fulfilling lives.
Nick, your version is so much more wholesome than the typical Gay Chicken. It's not about a relationship, it's about just hitting on each other.
Ah, I see. So, right.
And eventually leading to gay sex.
Right, yeah, I see. because
first one to chicken out loses. Like, it starts off with casual flirting, and it just keeps going. One of you puts your hand on his thigh and all that stuff, and eventually
you pound.
From what I've read, which is exclusively AO3, yes, that's how it ends.
People
every
don't
time.
play this in real life, surely.
I don't know.
Surely.
You know what? No, okay, here's my theory. I think gay men play this as an attempt to rizz up straight men.
Ah, okay.
That's my theory. It's used as a way to pick up straight guys by getting them to play gay chicken and then realizing, oh, I'm into this after all, and then they keep going. That's my prediction.
To be fair, I think my version would be funnier. Like,
yeah,
they sort of like move on from they have the gay sex and then they move on, and it's like, no, I'm just going to keep going with this because I don't want to lose. And
your version, I think they skip the gay sex and just do just skip to getting married and paying their taxes together and things like that.
Yeah, like running a coffee shop or something like that.
Which is far more wholesome, but
yeah.
But yeah, this is Scout and Sniper or Speeding Bullet.
Speeding Bullet.
We get straight into it. It's just, yo, Snipes, want to play Gay Chicken? Come again? Gay Chicken, you know how to play it? Where'd you learn that from? Me and my friends used to play it all the time back in Boston. You want to play or not? Scout, do you know that kissing other blokes means you're gay, yeah? What? No, it's only gay if one of us chickens out or got hard. So you're gay then? Nah, I ain't gay. I never lose the game. Right.
Oh my god.
Second theory about people who play gay chicken in real life. It is closeted men who are in denial to themselves, and they're just doing it exactly like this.
Yeah, this is how they justify it.
If you've played Gay Chicken, why not write in to the fanshippingforecast@gmail.com and just explain why. Like, we're not here to judge, we're not against it. I just want to know the motivation behind playing Gay Chicken.
Yeah, honestly, I would like to know if people do actually play this in real life, and how far...
And where you can join them.
No, like, how far...
Sorry, it was right there.
No, it's like one of those things you hear about where you think to yourself, people don't do this in real life, surely.
I mean, I've heard of it in enough places now that I suspect there is some truth to it.
Yeah, but
However, it could be the same vein as the surgery that Marilyn Manson got so he could give himself a blowjob. In that everyone has heard of it, but it's not real.
Yeah, and maybe it's limited to, like, the odd, like, peck on the cheek or peck on the lips. Nobody's actually, had gay sex because they were playing gay chicken and didn't want to lose.
Oh, that's the point. So we're old now, right?
Mm-hmm. I feel it.
Yeah. I've been told that previous generations, it was someone else that had the mystery rib surgery thing.
Oh.
Rumour.
Okay.
I'm wondering if the kids have moved on and someone else has it now.
Yeah, the baton's been passed from Marilyn Manson to somebody else. Yeah.
Grace, you're younger than me. Was it still Marilyn Manson?
Yeah, it was just sort of going out, but I don't think anyone else took up the mantle.
I'm very curious.
Ours was more focused on Lady Gaga's and Marilyn.
Oh, yeah. I remember
that was a big thing, yeah.
She's not, as far as I'm aware.
Well, I mean, not that it matters. But
yeah.
Yeah.
I never really followed up on it, to be honest. I went, fuck.
She's slaying either way.
Teenage angst to focus on. I can't be dealing with this.
I can't remember it bothering me that much.
No.
It was...
I've never really been into celebrity shit anyway.
Yeah, this is it. It's like, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
It's usually the quite childish people who are like, oh my god, that's so weird. It's like, oh, why?
I can't find it.
Wait, there's better things to get on.
I will ask younger people to see if I can see if that rumour's changed.
What, just in the street?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the first child I see and be like, yo, who do you know of who's had surgery to get some ribs removed so they can suck themselves off? And they'll be like, oh, that was Jack Black. And I'll be like, cool, thanks.
What are you
Good to know.
Tom Holland.
What are you doing? Market research.
Yeah. Timothy Chalamet.
Ask the Americans, they're all quite...
Sorry?
Ask the Americans, they're quite young.
Yeah, sure.
They're young.
I'll do that. If you're young and heard this rumor at school, but about not Marilyn Manson, why not write in? I'd love to know. I hope it's Timothy Chalamet. That'd just be amusing.
God.
Okay. I'm gonna look more into this fact. Yeah.
I think even if you got a rib removed, you still wouldn't be able to get down there. I think it's more to do with how flexible your back is. I think you'd need longer tendons.
That's a
in the
good
back.
point.
Because cats are very curvy, but like
they've still got the same number of ribs.
Rib-wise,
Yeah, I assume.
Actually, I don't think they have the same number of ribs, but like that, you know what I mean. They've got more.
They've
muscles
got a good
in
amount
their
of
back.
ribs, and they can still do it.
Yeah, they got the moves. Yeah,
that's true.
Unless it turns out humans can do it, and it is just a skill issue. No one's ever just tried hard enough.
Like, I think you'd have to have the combination of being very limber, but also blessed with a big endowment.
Yeah.
You get these women contortionists.
That's true.
And I'm just thinking,
fine.
Maybe they
Fine,
could.
I'll ruin my search history more.
Oh, oh God, alright.
Oh, we're doing this now, are we? I suppose we're here now.
In one evening, cocaine.
Okay, I'll show you this. So I typed into Google, "Can a human blow themselves?" and the first result was Wikipedia for spontaneous human combustion. Which is not what I was going for.
Yeah, I think.
Can a human blow themselves
Yeah, I think
up?
you need to put the proper. Try putting fellatio.
So, further down, I'll give you the order of everything on Google. I've got spontaneous human combustion. Below that, I've got the discussion and forums section, which is how much air pressure can a human produce? Is blowing air on my skin from this machine dangerous? From Reddit r/OSHA. People also ask, can people blow up naturally? How flammable is a human? How much force can a human exert? And below all of that, autofellatio. With another delightful Wikipedia photo. Yeah.
That's the...
Listeners, treat yourself. Go to the Wikipedia page for autofellatio and look at the diagram that is on Wikipedia.
Hang on, there's a diagram.
Yeah, there is.
I'm going to have to
ruin
my search history too. Oh, you're posting it?
I'm posting it in the Discord. As a side note, if you join the Discord, you get to see all the weird photos. Look at that.
Yes, the artist's impression of what could be. Fuck's sake.
The worst thing...
I'll tell you what, you'd have a really bad back after that.
Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Like, he's stretched over himself. It's...
the worst thing is it doesn't look like that out of... It doesn't look like that, like that beyond the...
Yeah, it looks plausible.
That's what I'm trying to fucking say. Jesus Christ.
Well,
okay.
According to Wikipedia, a limited number of males are physically capable of doing it due to the flexibility required.
I see.
It's possible.
Some people can.
So it's not ribs, it's flexibility.
Ron Jeremy has done it on tape.
Well...
I see.
Well, yeah, but he's got it on easy mode.
I imagine for him it's less about the flexibility and more than just he is a very big man.
Yeah, he's got a limousine in his trousers.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't like talking about him because he's a nonce. So.
He is, yeah, utter bastard, but physically capable of doing it.
Yeah.
This is a weird Wikipedia page. So
it's a weird sort of place that we got to with this.
There's a references.
When you scroll down general, you've got some nice heartwarming family Christmas dinner with some ghosts. You've got a French man with an English accent. You've got a MILF.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a wedding scene, and then you've got some guy sucking himself off. It just doesn't.
I can make it worse if you like.
Yeah, go on.
Because the related pages, there's also cunnilingus here too.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa, okay.
I think that's the same artist. This is a woman performing that on herself. These are all on Wikipedia if you'd like to go look at those in your own time.
That looks like she's thinking with portals, but...
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
Like, that's impressive. Apparently, it looks like this is harder.
It fucking does.
Yeah, it fucking would be.
Yeah, you don't have like a little tower to aim for, do you?
Mm-hmm. Apparently contortionists or double-jointed people can do it, though.
My God.
While this is possible for a small number of women, autocunnilingus has not been thoroughly studied or well documented.
I'm sure it has, just not in official, circles.
Yeah.
Not in an official capacity.
Academics have not looked into this.
Not on record, anyway, no.
I'm so glad that there aren't many people in our Discord.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
no. Even if
fair.
there were 1,000 people in there, I'd still post that just to be like, right, you're just going to have to listen to it yourself to find out.
Just take a look at this and, revel in the magnificence.
Fuck's sake.
It's fucking wild, isn't it? Oh. If you want to join our Discord, feel free. There's a joining link in our Tumblr.
And you too can see the pictures without going onto Wikipedia.
I know, right? Without ruining your browser history.
Yeah, we've sacrificed ourselves for you. Well, James has.
I mean,
anyway.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I will live with these consequences.
I'd still laugh if you got banned from the US for this.
Shit. I'm flying to the US on Tuesday, so... yeah. No.
Just hang on a minute. You're flying... where did you search these, by the way?
On my laptop.
Are you taking your laptop with you?
I am.
Are you clearing your search history before you go?
I am now.
I was gonna say, you're fucking turning up to the US with your search history, which goes crack cocaine and
Crack cocaine
autofellatio.
and can you blow yourself? Oh no.
It just sounds like you're having a very ambitious night, doesn't it?
it? Sorry, officer, I wish I was this cool, but I'm not. Okay, let's get back to Fix. This was a hell of a tangent.
Oh dear.
I've got another crossover here. This, I suspect, will be amusing. This is Medic and Spy in the Saw universe. The fic is called Medic and Engineer Get Saw-Trapped by Grey Man. By I Know Stuff, okay?
Okay.
There are graphic depictions of violence, as you can imagine, it's Saw. Torture, Saw traps, inspired by Saw movies. Fax Machine is in here as well.
I kind of, although I don't really do well with gore, I want to see.
I was going to say we can tap out if you want.
No, I mean written. I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
And I really want to see how somebody is torturing somebody with a fax machine.
See, my expectation for this fic is Engineer waking up in here, seeing these Saw traps and be like, "Oh, mate, you call that a trap? Come on, really? Let me figure this out." And then Medic waking up and goes, you call this? Sorry, that's Spy. You call this body horror? I can't do an accent today. I'm all accented out.
That was very Welsh.
That was very Welsh.
Yeah.
Medic waking up and be like, "No, this is not a trap. I can do better than this."
Yeah, this is the thing. Engineer would die annoyed at how shoddily built the trap was.
Yeah.
I feel.
And Medic would be building something that uses a little bit more fun.
Yes.
I feel like if Engineer worked for Medic...
Oh, they'd build horrible things.
Oh, it'd be horrific. Mm-hmm. I want you to make the greatest saw ever.
I'll tell you what, I can build you a decent
do.
saw from there. I'm sorry, Americans.
Yeah, it'd be scary. I'm glad they don't collab.
It was that bad. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, there's waterboarding in this. Brilliant.
Ah, classic.
Oh, there's waterboarding in this. Okay. Brilliant. I don't know, it's just something about... Just...
It looks like they are being asked to build a trap, incidentally, in this fic.
Okay.
So, yeah, someone's being tortured. Scout is being tortured.
Yes, I think Scout is being changed into some sort of super soldier mercenary thing.
Yeah, that adds up.
Of course, they get multiple tries because Grey Man has a respawn machine. I did spool down to the end of the first chapter.
Makes sense. Okay, so it's you build for me, or else I continue to do this to scout.
Yeah, there's a lot of... it's very I have no mouth and I must scream.
I see.
Yeah, but...
I mean, I should have guessed.
Yeah. Kind of grim, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rather horrifying.
Okay.
That's not a criticism, because, of course,
no,
this is...
It takes talent to write horror.
For. Yeah, it does, yeah. It's what the fic is written for. It does what it says on the tin.
Mm-hmm. But we can get out of there.
Fair enough.
Back to less horrible things, like more from the Autoflow Show Wikipedia page, which I still have open. I'm gonna shut that now.
Oh, God.
I should definitely shut the smoking crack Wikipedia tab as well. Okay, let's see what else there is out here. I'm gonna hop over to crossovers too.
Yeah, I'm having a look at crack, but there we go.
Interestingly, when you go to crossovers, one of the most popular relationships is no romantic relationships.
Oh, nice.
I feel that's fitting.
Yeah, it's just a wow,
I
nothing.
don't mind, like,
yeah,
something platonic going on. That's quite sweet.
No, I agree. That's nice. I know we're the shipping forecast, but sometimes you want no one getting romanced.
I quite like seeing AOA stuff because it doesn't come up often, and you can still have like a close relationship with someone and be loyal to them and whatnot, but without like the sexual elements and shit. And you don't see it often enough in fanfiction.
Definitely, yeah. It lets you explore the emotional side a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean it's all the emotional side, really, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's just sometimes nice to see people writing stories where the characters just act like the characters.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's just like as if it was going to be its own episode as well. It's nice, isn't it? Like, okay.
Yeah, this is it. It's more a non-canon extension of the fandom.
Yeah, I like that.
Exactly.
Something for everyone.
Yeah, they don't always have to burn.
This is where we disagree, but okay. No.
Sometimes they have to
sometimes
bone.
Have to bone. I'm joking.
I had something here that was set up where they don't bone, but now I feel like I should find something where they do, just out of spite.
Spite's boning, eh?
The best kind. I've typed Tom Jones into it just to see if I can find a fic involving Tom Jones. You know what? No, I'm going to expand this. Let's find fics about Tom Jones in any fandom.
I see.
Characters. Tom Jones. Oh, it's actually separated. Tom Jones brackets Team Fortress 2, but there's also the other Tom Joneses out there. So I'll start with Team Fortress 2, because that's what we're here for, but I will see what other wacky antics Tom Jones gets into.
Yep, fair enough.
I don't actually... Aha! Magical Rebound by Naturally Aho. Here you go. So this fic is Tom Jones / you. Wait, have we talked? This feels familiar.
Tom Jones, Team Fortress.
After a messy breakup with your boyfriend, brackets Tom Jones, you run into an acquaintance who offers you a place to stay. Turns out he's a sorcerer and lives in a castle. Can anything crazier even happen? This work is satire, and I ask you do not take it seriously, for I, the author, do not take it seriously either. I'd like to apologise to you, Tom Jones, and not Valve, because there's still no seventh comic. I have good news for you.
Yep, there is now.
The
author, they can
yes, you can rest easy.
That statement. Yes. And
this fic contains satire, cheating, breakups, and cat boys and cat girls.
Everybody's favourite boys and girls.
Damn right. There are 5 chapters. It's not finished. Unlike the Team Fortress comic. Just putting that out there.
Oh, this is... yeah, it goes somewhere. I was singing. You heard the hesitance in his voice. You knew him too well. Liar, you yelled, and threw his favourite bottle of spray tan at him.
Oh dear. So I skipped right to the end.
He's cheating her with Obama.
Oh my god.
I mean,
you don't even know his last name. You threw his second favourite bottle of spray tan.
This fic looks good. I just want to read this sentence to you. A shitty imported bowl of Weetabix that got super soggy as soon as you poured milk over it was your favourite way to start the day. Because in this universe, you were at least 3.5% British, and those genes inside you craved those oats.
Oh my god.
Weetabix, if you want to sponsor me, hit me up.
Fun fact about
wink.
Weetabix. It's made out of fucking
oats.
wheat!
Yes.
You're thinking of an
Yeah.
Oatibix.
That's an excellent point, Arthur. You have not Naturally a hoe. Fantastic fic. Please research Weetabix. They do not contain oats. They contain wheat.
Oatibix does, Weetabix doesn't.
Damn right.
Oh god, the notes in chapter 5. Shout out to my stepson Chris who disowned me over this fic's existence.
Understandable.
Oh no.
No, this fic's delightful. Oh, the notes at the end. Hey, sorry for not posting, guys. I got into a 2-year-long coma and didn't look at whether I posted any fics in the meantime. Thanks. I doubt that's true, but if it is, I'm sorry to hear it. Shout out to the Homeless Halloween Spy Satanic Mafia Las Vegas Discord group chat, which will probably be enjoy the newest chapter of this thing. I'm sure they will. What a delightful name. I'm going to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll reach out to ask if we can read the whole thing collectively.
Yeah, I kind of want to see this.
That's it for Tom Jones involved heavily. There's a few no beta we die like Tom Jones out here.
Has he died?
He's
died.
No,
Tom Jones is still
in real life.
alive.
Tom Jones is still alive.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware. No, he is, because, and Nick, you'll appreciate this.
Yep.
He's going to Dundee soon.
Oh, okay.
So, Nick and I went to see a band called Glory Hammer recently.
We did.
They're a delightful band. They are Dundee-themed power metal.
Yes.
And their opening act that they bring with them on every tour is a cardboard cutout of Tom Jones.
Why?
And I don't know.
Is it to get people to listen to their music?
I mean, people were already there to, like...
Yeah, there were people dressed as unicorns. It was mean.
Yeah.
Unlike these two, I'm not a massive fan of the band.
That's understandable, but, like, you'd have to have already bought the tickets to see the Tom Jones part. So, I don't think it's a good selling point for them, because you've already paid at that point.
So, why is he there?
It just seems like a Ryan gag.
Do you know what Tom Jones should do?
He should tour with Glory Hammer.
No.
Oh.
No. I mean, yes, but that's beside the point. Mm-hmm. His opening act should be a cardboard cutout.
Oh, cardboard cutout of the... Yeah, it should. Yeah, I'm up for that.
That would be really funny.
So yeah, I know Tom Jones is still alive because I saw a post on the Glory Hammer Reddit because Tom Jones is about to do a concert in Dundee, and it was like, aha, full circle. So, Tom Jones is still alive at the time of recording. Tom Jones, please be okay, because we did say we'd kill Tom Jones earlier. Cool. Okay.
Don't want to be implicated for that.
God, could you imagine if someone snuck into his apartment and had off with him, and then, like, the fucking police are at our house? It won't happen, because, like, you know, we're not that famous, but God. James would be well happy. He's like, oh my god, the police listen to my shit podcast. So, you're under investigation for murder of a really big celebrity.
There are 14 works about Tom Jones, musician.
Only 14?
Do you know who Will Blifil is?
No.
Okay. He's being shipped. I think it's his cousin. Oh, no, that's the other Tom Jones. There's a third Tom Jones in the mix.
Is there?
If you're familiar with Tom Jones, a Foundling.
No.
It's a costume drama. It seems like they've remade it recently. It's based on a book called The History of Tom Jones, a Foundling, which was written in 1749. My mother had a copy of one of the TV adaptations, which is the only reason I know of it.
I've heard of it.
Brian Blessed is in it.
Okay.
In the 70s one. It appears like it's been remade recently.
What is it about?
It's about a guy called Tom Jones who is a charming rascal, and it's him shagging his way through 18th century London.
So like Oliver Twist, but with spunk.
Yeah, in more ways than one. So, yeah.
Apologies to fans of A History of Tom Jones and Family. I'm sure there's a lot more to it than that, but yeah.
Well, I don't know. I watched it once. It wasn't that memorable for me. Apologies, fans of that Tom Jones. But there's a fic here about that Tom Jones here, caught in the mix. I've got some Kaiser Chiefs erotica here as well.
Because of course you do.
And One Direction. That was kind of disappointing. I was hoping for more Tom Jones fics.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose Tom Jones's demographic doesn't really write fan fiction.
What, the sex
bomb?
Yeah.
If they... No, like, it's mostly middle-aged women now, isn't it?
No, yeah.
That go to his concerts. Yeah.
Mm.
They're more reading, like, I don't know, Sense and Sensibility and things, and putting Tom Jones in themselves, in their imagination.
They were there on fanfic.net.
If they were there at all, yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah, to be fair, yeah, the grandmas are doing that.
The grandmas over on fanfic.net. Yeah, that adds up.
Right then. So, we're already established. If James's internet history gets checked in the next month or so, he will be on some form of a watch list when you get into
damn right
into the good old US of A. I am just going to post this so I can ensure that you end up on that watch list.
Thank you. You're too kind. What is it?
This is Spy/Donald Trump, in brackets B1, This is Trash, by Cephalopod. And
with 5 exclamation marks.
Yeah, there's 5 exclamation marks. The additional tags are deep breaths. ABO, MPreg, smut, crack relationships, crack treated seriously. I wrote this instead of sleeping. Help, what the fuck is this? I'm genuinely scared for my mental health. Abusive Sans from Undertale, apparently he turns up as well. Spy is the Omega. So, yeah, this is an ABO fic featuring Spy and Donald Trump. Fucking there it is.
Oh, that's a sign.
Yeah, I've just read a line. I'm in heat, Spy confessed. Trump's eyes widened. Oh, really? Well, why didn't you say something sooner? He said with a smirk. And I'm gonna exit out of this because I felt my guts drop. Fucking...
He picked Spy up and pinned him to his desk. Trump smirked.
Stop.
May I?
Stop.
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah,
nope.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Too cursed for me. I'm off.
So, yeah, I just wanted to say, James, yeah, there you go, sunshine. Enjoy your full body cavity search.
Fuck you, Nick. How dare you?
I hope the gloves don't rub you up the wrong way. I hope you like fairy liquid sunshine.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
By the way, I will just say, if you do end up having a full body cavity search because of that, I will be fucking horrified. I know, I will be horrified.
I'm going to kill you. I will come back with an axe.
I'll be horrified, but it will be the funniest thing.
The first thing you'll know of it is your rover will have an axe sticking through the middle in the windscreen. And I'll probably try and attach the glove to it as well, so you understand.
I don't think they let you take home the gloves.
Oh, that's a good point. I'm not sure I'd want to keep the glove, to be fair.
You'll just have to get your own glove and twirl it up your arse.
Put it up my arse.
Leave the marigold on the axe.
I'm going to put a glove up my arse and give it to you. Like, see...
You'll slip in quite easy after what you've been through.
Exactly. Oh, God.
So, yeah, I've got that to look forward to. I will be keeping my fingers crossed for you.
Oh.
So, maybe don't take... Yeah, maybe don't take the laptop.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh. Okay, we should probably start wrapping up. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
We have got slightly off track with this episode. But...
Oh, so many times.
We apologise, dear listener. It turns out that if you wanted to see or hear Team Fortress 2 content, it's not from a podcast which professes to be talking about Team Fortress 2 for this particular story arc, but there we go.
Oh, since we were talking about America earlier, are you aware of their egg situation?
Yes.
Okay.
You've told me numerous times at this point.
I have a fic here called Egg Cartons. I'm assuming this is related to that because it was written recently, like this week. And I just find it amusing that in all caps, they've written, not oviposition. It's sniper-centric. Sniper buys eggs in the middle of the night. Not oviposition.
And weird shit happens, but not oviposition.
So this is Egg Cartons by Failing at Asian. I don't know how that happens, but I wish you best of luck at being more Asian, if that's what you're supposed to be. Right.
I see.
Yeah, he goes to buy eggs. Does anything happen?
I don't know. I kind of want to see.
So chapter 1 is just them saying, yeah, I need to go buy eggs. So that's base. Chapter 2 is road. Chapter 3 is aisle. Summary for chapter 2 road. Basically, the sperm travelling down the fallopian tube to reach the egg, but the sperm is an awkward Australian mercenary, and the egg is quite literally an egg. There's no sex in this.
Sniper buying eggs in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Chapter 2 is the drive to the shop. That's all that happens. Presses the gas pedal. Chapter 3, finally he's at the shop. Summary, Sniper finally reached the egg store.
He feels a cold hand wrapped round his wrist before he could even react. It pulls him in, slamming his head and ribs against the freezer racks. He wrestles his arm free, stumbling back into a row of shelves behind him. What the fuck was that? His eyes drift down the aisle, down to his waist, his jaw shooting up at the side. A red claw mark wrapped his way around his wrist, making him wince as the cold, sanitised air of the convenience store stings his irritated skin. But more importantly, he had the carton of eggs grasped in between his dirty brown fingers. His eyes dart back towards the fridge where he got the eggs. Not surprisingly, the egg carton was gone, but that didn't matter. He got the eggs. Quite right.
Okay, yeah, that is a bit weird.
What the fuck?
This is this fic is art.
That is weird.
So he goes here, he gets attacked, and
yeah, he's being stalked by something he can't see.
Could it be
the spy?
A sniper.
The spy can turn invisible.
Can it? But why is he after his eggs?
So I know that in some
sort of
supermarkets and convenience shops, maybe not here, but like definitely across the pond, the sort of like refrigerated cabinets are just the front of a big cold room, so they could be loaded from the back. Yeah, so it could be somebody in the cold room.
Okay. This doesn't explain anything.
No, it doesn't, but you know, it is still very, very strange. Maybe he's just sleep deprived.
Maybe. I think he was being stalked by something in earlier episodes because, like, he thought he hit a speed bump, but there wasn't any speed bumps and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, Do you think they're going to update this?
His gaze lands into the passenger side mirror. He could barely see it. Yeah, it looks like he's being watched.
Strange things are happening to Sniper.
Yeah, this is great. I'm going to keep an eye on this.
I think Medic's made something.
Yeah, it's not entirely finished.
And he doesn't really need eggs. He's just sent him out as a test.
I will add, gay Sniper is in the tags. That hasn't really come up at all. This is buying eggs.
Gay people buy eggs.
Gay people do buy eggs. I didn't want to imply they don't, but I don't know, it just amused me. So. Okay, I want to keep an eye on this.
Yeah.
This is good. I'm bookmarking this, and I'm going to... If we ever find out what's stalking Sniper, I'll be very interested to find out.
Yep.
Thank you, Failing at Asian.
That was a good thing to round out on.
Exactly. What have we learned today?
Exactly the same lessons that I learned from the Team Fortress 2 episode we did before.
Can you remember what those were?
I've learned that it's a weird and wonderful fandom. It seems to yaw wildly from the smut to the wholesome.
Not just the smut. I'm seeing some quite heavy stuff. I didn't want to post it, but there was delightful fic that was just built around... It was clearly the author trying to process their feelings about being trans.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, this... Yeah, I'll send it directly to you or something. But it was like the spy... It was just called like The Spy is Trans. And it was early days on it, like it was the first chapter or so. But it was clearly the author... Because they were using he, him pronouns until the spy accepts it. And I was like, that's like a very heavy thing. this probably isn't the place to talk about that, because we did spend all that time talking about autofellatio, but it's still, like, I'm glad that this is helping people process things like that.
I don't know. I suppose people process things in different ways, and writing about your favourite character going through similar things can sort of sometimes
exactly what you're doing,
help you get your head in the right space, especially if you sort of admire and look up to that character, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice having things in common with your favourite character.
Yeah. Is Team Fortress 2 one of the better places to find male role models in terms of characters?
I don't know, but it's definitely not Team Fortress 2, because although they are lovely, they are all unhinged. You know?
Yeah. Because something I've been thinking about for a while is there aren't as many good male role model characters in TV anymore.
I think there's good ones, but like they're just all quite samey.
Yeah.
Like
they're
not jovial. They're not.
Yeah. I think a lot of them are kind of...
If they are jovial, they're complete bastards, and they're not really the kind of people you want to be hanging around with.
And a lot of them are just there as a power fantasy rather than like a pure role model of like, this is someone you should emulate.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if Team Fortress 2 might be one of the better pieces of media to fill that niche. I could be wrong, though. I'm probably wrong.
I mean, maybe if they read more of the fan fiction, yes, because I feel like the fan fiction fleshes them out a little bit more.
True.
But maybe not so much on the smut, necessarily, role model-wise, but...
I mean, you can be a good role model and be involved in Old Man Yowie.
Well, I wasn't saying that, but, you know, you can say... You can do that, absolutely.
Damn right.
But
yeah, I think that's what I've learned.
Canon compliant, not so much.
I don't want to call Team Fortress 2 a blank canvas. That's probably the wrong word, but it's certainly become a canvas that all of these authors have just sort of... Like, they've gone so far from the original source material at this point. Like, it's become its own self... I'd actually be curious how many of these authors have actually played the games. Because from what I hear, Team Fortress 2 is largely unplayable right now. Like, it's full of bots, and, like, Valve don't really moderate it or supervise it anymore, and a lot of time has passed on it.
Yeah, I suppose...
I do wonder how many people have just sort of... I guess it's like I don't know if this is a real thing that happens, but you know when you roll a snowball down a mountain and it just sort of gets bigger and bigger and becomes its own horrible thing? I think that's what Team Fortress 2 is.
I had a similar experience. I've never really played the game, but I know who all the characters are by watching the introductory animations, which served as trailers for the game, like Gmod animations that people used to play, people used to make, fan fiction, obviously. And so I've never actually played the game, and I suppose I don't really need to, because the game doesn't really have a plot. All the plot, if there is any sort of like canon plot, the
plot's in the cartoons and the videos, yeah.
So, yes.
It's a heavier fandom than you'd expect, I think is what I'm trying to get to. Yeah. There's a lot here. And I'm glad the community's still going strong after coming up on 20 years. Grace, any other final thoughts? I say final. We might come back at some point.
Final thoughts. Kind of going off what we were saying about it exists, you know, the characters exist more in the promotional material than the actual game. I'd probably say it's probably... I kind of want them to make it more of a media than a game. Like, I would be down to see a Team Fortress movie. If it was just crazy hijinks and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like it is in the promotional material. If they could turn the promotional material and the comics into a film, I would watch the shit out of it.
That makes sense.
And I don't think it would do too badly either.
No, that's one of the tragedies of it. Like, they could have done so much with these characters. But, alas, Valve have not. Instead, they made Steam and are swimming in a pile of money.
It does have
Yeah, but this would give them something to spend their money on, because they could just get a studio to
they
do
could
it.
just buy Pixar and make them make better films instead.
Yeah, like Team Fortress 2.
Like Team Fortress the movie, yeah.
They do have all the hallmarks of being sort of comfort characters in a comfort TV show. Like, yeah, something like an old school sitcom like Cheers or Friends or something like that.
They do.
You've got a group of characters, and you can always expect them to act in a certain way. Like, Heavy's going to be loud and brash, Soldier's going to be shell-shocked and a little bit, for want of a better word, brain-damaged. Scout is going to be snarky and fast. You know, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe they don't need a film. Maybe they need like an episodic cartoon where they get up to hijinks. The kind of episodic cartoon you'd get in the early 2000s.
This is, in fact...
I'd still like it to have some sort of chronological order.
Yeah.
Though. Like, I'd like them to introduce the situation, what the fuck was going on with the old guys, and starting this all. You know, I'd like all the crazy hijinks and shit, but with like this underlining plot that's happening in the background that eventually reaches
just
like a conclusion near the end.
Valve, please.
Please, Valve.
I can't say I'm going to boycott Valve if they don't do it, because, I mean, it's Steam, and that's going to be very difficult. But I'll spend more money on Steam if you do. And I'll even buy Team Fortress things.
Yeah.
There you go. That's my pledge.
Why not start a petition?
Make more Team Fortress... Ooh, saying that, if they did a Team Fortress 3, they probably would have different characters. Because Team Fortress 1 didn't have the same characters.
I thought it did. They were just unvoiced.
It was the same classes, but I don't think they had the same kind of style to it. Let's have a look at the Team Fortress 1.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious now.
Because I thought they were just fair. It's a fairly plain shooter, is Team Fortress 1, is my understanding. In the kindest way possible. Yeah, they don't have the soul. These are Rizless versions of Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, they are just generic muscle dudes. That's all it is.
Let me just post a photo. Like, they lack the Riz.
Yeah, this is it.
These are just blokes.
Exactly. Alas. And they don't even have their own pages.
Yeah, because
they lack
are
soul.
Just blank slates which operate their various class roles, and that's all they do.
Mm-hmm. Poor guys.
Yeah, I think turning these classes into characters absolutely saved the Team Fortress.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as fun.
Like, mad.
Without the characters. Yeah. And let's not forget, it created a whole ass genre, because we got Overwatch, we got Marvel Rivals, we got very large games that are all based on this class-based multiplayer shooter dynamic.
Yeah.
So Team Fortress 3, it would make big money if they get on that.
Yeah, but I feel like people would want the OG characters
more. That's what I'm thinking.
That it would be constant comparison to the OGs, wouldn't it?
Maybe add like 1 or 2 more characters just to spice things up. Like, there isn't a dedicated melee class. Maybe they could do that.
Yeah.
And other than that, don't fix perfection. You don't want to end up like Overwatch, where there is like 5 different healers that you've all got to balance against each other.
Yeah.
But enough bitching about games I don't like anymore. We should probably wrap it up.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, if you made it this far. I don't know what we're doing next time. I guess we can discuss it amongst ourselves.
May I suggest Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel?
You can, yeah. I mean, it's your turn. We had our Disco Elysium episode, so I guess you can pick something.
I have a feeling they'll be very big on AO3.
Has Been Hotel. Okay, I'll try and get time to do some research on that myself. Yeah, let's go with that. Has Been Hotel. We'll pick up with that next time.
If you do Hell of a Boss, you can watch it on YouTube.
Hell of a Boss, sorry. I always confuse those two.
It's the same universe and the same illustrator.
That's why. Okay. Is it worth doing them both in one thing, or...?
Oh, yeah, we can do. They don't interact with each other, but they are...
Oh, they don't? Okay. We'll start Hell of a Boss then.
Okay.
Cool. Right. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you enjoyed it, tell your friends. It's the best way to help us grow. And follow our social medias. We're out there on pretty much every platform you can think of, except MySpace.
We are pretty out there.
Maybe I should set up a MySpace. I mean, I shouldn't put up a MySpace, because I barely remember to update the Instagram and the TikTok, so MySpace would just be forgotten too. And I don't post on LinkedIn, both in real life and on LinkedIn for our podcast.
Yes.
So, yeah. We should probably post some weird yaoi on LinkedIn. Spice it up a bit.
Yeah, I really want to write something for LinkedIn.
Yeah, please, because I keep thinking we should write like a here's what ABO taught me about B2B sales kind of thing. Yeah, and I don't have time, but Nick, you should do it.
The thing is,
my rover keeps breaking, I don't have time.
A, my rover keeps breaking. B, I have lots of ideas in the writing queue and lots of airfix in the build queue.
Well,
and yeah,
put Yaoi LinkedIn
and I've never
to higher up
before.
On that.
Least of all ABO smut, but yeah.
I believe in you. I believe in you. Grace, feel free to take a stab at it too.
I mean, it'll sound very Philomena Kunk if I try to give it a go.
That's exactly what I want it to sound like. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah, if you don't mind just ramblings less than
Absolutely.
Than anything else.
Cool. Follow us on LinkedIn so you can find Grace writing yaoi.
Good night.
Good night.